Hello my dears, and welcome to my channel. I am happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with me, and I hope that you are all doing well. Before we meet our deck, I wanted to let you know of the ways you can support my channel. Like the channel if you enjoyed the video, subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people. Hit the bell if you want to be notified of when a new video comes out, or you can buy me coffee. Any proceeds I get from coffee will go back into buying decks to review on here. And with that being said, let's meet our deck. So we have the Shadow Journey Tarot by J. Edward and Heather Neill. And it is self-published and retails on their Etsy shop for $38. And the box itself is 3 by 5, and it's a little over 1.5 for the width. And as you can see, no title stackability, and it does have his artwork on the front and back, and it also has the website, which I will provide links for the Etsy shop, the website, and the ways you can get a guidebook. It doesn't come with a guidebook, and you have many ways to get it, and we'll go over that when I show you the guidebook. And the cards themselves are the same size as tarot, and you will get an intro card that has a little blurb and the website again. And on the back, there's some more of his artwork. And as you can see, reversals will be revealed. Alright, so on my tarot cards video, I show you a side-by-side comparison. So if you're looking for something similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith, this should help you in your decision. If you're just looking for another deck, you can see the side-by-side as well. And this deck has 78 cards and has the major minor arcana. And he has started the Fool's Journey off with the little girl. And she comes across all of these different people and situations. And this is the second tarot deck and the 6th one overall. And I have all of the decks on a playlist, so if you're interested in viewing the other decks, go ahead and binge the playlist if you so desire. I really love his artwork. It's very surreal. is the major arcana. Okay, so in the minor arcana, he changed it up a little bit, and we have the suits of bones, which is the pentacles. And in the guidebook, it'll say what the bones signify. All right. Oops. And the court cards are the same: pages, knights, and queens and kings. Right, so that is the end of that suit. And then next we have the suit of the candles, which are the wands. And then we have the end of that suit. Alright. Then we have the cloaks, which are swords. suit. And the last one we have is the goblets for cups. Yeah, this one, I didn't recognize it at first when I saw it, but the cup is kind of a little bit out of the picture a little bit. Because when I first saw that card, I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, there it is. And final card. Alright, and that is pretty much the deck. Alright. Now, on to the guidebook. So this is a printed guidebook that you can purchase through Amazon for $6.99. There is also a Kindle version you can get through Amazon. I think it's $1.99 last time I checked. Or you can get a free PDF of the guidebook either on his website store, or the Etsy shop, and there's a link there. Alright, so this is the printed one, and I like guidebooks, so I will get the guidebook no matter what. And that is the back, because I like to not so much use it to clarify the cards, but to understand what the creator was going for in their illustrations. Because sometimes you're looking at the illustration and you're like, what is that? What does that even mean? And you're having some difficulty with it. So I just like to understand the why behind the creation. And then we have the intro, and I will let you read that at your leisure. And he goes into the different suits for the deck. And we have the major arcana. Alright, so the guidebooks basically are pretty much the same. All of them are. They have the picture of the card, black and white, and you have the card title and basically what the card is about, or a keyword. And then you get the meaning of the card, what it represents, It has no reversal explanations. And it is this way throughout the book. And I do like other people's take on the cards. There's always new perspectives that you can see or you can learn from. And in tarot, you're always learning. It's never stagnant. So that's why I kind of like the guidebooks. I mean, when you're a beginner, yes, you're going to be totally confused because one person's going to say, this is the interpretation of the card, and then you go to another book and it's like, wait, I thought it was this. But a lot of guidebooks are suggestions. Okay, and then we have the Minor Arcana, and also the 4 court cards. Kind of goes into a little bit of interpretation there. And then we have the first suit. Candles represents ideas, inspirations, ambitions, and creativity. And it corresponds to the element of fire. The energy of candles is a fast-moving, action-oriented, and passionate, just like the wands. Okay, so same thing. Like that. And we'll move on to the next suit. Goblets. Suits of Goblets is associated with emotions, relationships, healing, creativity, and spiritual connections. It represents the complex element of water and its ability to take many forms, from steady to placid to tumultuous or raging. The energy of goblets is fluid and receptive, such as the cups. And I like that he's put in a challenge. Because, as I said in the beginning, the Fool's journey is the little girl going through the different stages or challenges. So it's nice that food for thought of what is this card trying to tell me. Okay, and then we go into the cloaks, and the cloaks correspond to the mind: thoughts, intellect, attitudes, truth, beliefs, and communication. It is also associated with conflict, struggle, and negative patterns of thinking. It represents the transparent element of air and has the ability to bring clarity in the midst of confusion. An unseen force, air is associated with movement and change, taking the form of a light breeze or a ferocious windstorm. And you have all of the cloaks. And then you have the bones. The suit of bones focuses on the material world: finances, career, home, property, and necessities. Necessities. Say that 5 times fast. It symbolizes the solid, reliable element of earth, representing the resources needed throughout life. The energy of the suit of the bones is practical and abundant, but is also cyclical, reminding us of the changing seasons, birth and death, and that every beginning has an end. Just like the Pentacles. have the other decks. You have a little picture of the happy couple and some books that J. Edward has written. He also does poetry and has the card decks listed there, and then that. Alright, so the other card decks, this one I think was the first one because there is nothing on it, and this one is the Spirit and Shadows Oracle deck. And then you have the Dreams and Incarnations, and so decided to put a picture on it and this deck. And then we have the Haunted Cat Tarot. I just got the one picture on it. And then the Fearless Familiars, and this one was designed to be a companion to this one, but you don't have, if the Haunted Cat Tarot doesn't, you can't connect with it, you can still use this, you know, just by itself. It's fine. And this is when he started using art on the back, because this one has the picture on the back. And then we have this one, which is the newest one, the Shadow Journey Tarot. He started putting artwork on the back. Alright, so let's go ahead and the cardstock is really good. It's flexible and it's thick, so it should last you a while. And if you do struggle with the regular size tarot decks, same thing is going to apply here. You're going to struggle shuffling. Okay, so let's see what the Shadow Journey Tarot wants to say to us. The Eight of Goblets. Okay, so that is the Eight of Cups. Alright, so let's read the definition in the guidebook. Alright, letting go. The Eight of Goblets indicates you feel disappointment over a situation or a relationship that has not gone the way you desired. At one time it may have felt ideal, but now you're realizing something is missing. Perhaps you question whether you truly want to leave or if it would be better to stay. Indecision may cause you to stay too long, waiting for the answer when you'll magically know the right answer. It is time to let go and move towards whatever will bring you fulfillment. Reminiscent of the Four of Goblets, the challenge with the Eight of Goblets is knowing what will bring you contentment. All situations or relationships may eventually begin to feel disappointing or unfulfilling until you know what your heart truly wants. Very nice. Alright, that is pretty much it, what I have for this deck. So go ahead and let me know how you felt about it. Did you like it? And if you did buy the deck after seeing my video, please let me know, because I really like to know if what I'm doing is making an impact on people. And if you'd like to see a future deck, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Drop it in the comments or email me. And once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope you will join me for a future video. But until then, take care and goodbye, my dears.